Basic Math, Chapter 16, Section 2, Measuring Angles. An angle is formed by two rays with the same endpoint. The endpoint is called the vertex of the angle. You measure the space between the two rays with a protractor. An angle is measured in degrees. The symbol for degrees is this little circle up and to the right of the number. So let's measure angle ABC. Step 1, place the center of the protractor's straight edge on the vertex. One ray must pass through 0 degrees on the protractor. So they put the line to represent the protractor, and here's a protractor that we could put on there. So read the number of degrees where the second ray crosses the protractor. Use this scale that reads 0 degrees on the first ray. Angle ABC measures 75 degrees because it's right in between the 70 and the 80. So we started and measured up the angles this way. So that's where we count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And it's halfway between 70 and 80. And you can count the little tick marks on the top to see that it is 75 degrees with the sample protractor given already. Let's take a look at another example. Use the other scale on the protractor to measure angles that open to the left. So measure angle DEF. So here this opens this way. So we're going to place the center of the protractor's straight edge on the vertex. One ray must pass through the 0 degrees on the protractor. So here's the 0 degrees. So one of the rays is on that. The other ray measures up. Read the number of degrees where the second ray crosses the protractor. Use this scale that reads 0 on the first ray. So this is the scale. There's the 0, so it's going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And that's what they noted, exactly 120 degrees for this angle. Angle DEF measures 120 degrees. And now we've got some practice, and we've got a protractor here. So use a protractor to measure each angle. So I could slide this protractor over, and we can see that our angle here is going to give us, it looks like 20 degrees. That pen's not going to work. Let's erase that. All right, that's more better. So our angle goes through 20. So this ray goes through 0, and we've got 10, and it ends at 20. So the number 1 is 20 degrees. Oh, my 20's coming with me. That's not supposed to be there. So already saw that. Let's get this out of the way. So 20 degrees. All right. So it looks like we've got our protractor. It looks a little big. Let's make it a little smaller. We'll put in we've got our 0 degrees. And it looks like this is going through this scale. There's the 0, so it's going to be the top numbers up to right about 105 degrees for number 2. Gotta change my size. And now we've got an angle that's flipped. I don't know if I can flip my protractor. Let's see. I don't think I can rotate. Oh, wait, yeah, maybe I do. All right, let's turn. Rotate. Yeah, I can't rotate the protractor. But you guys will need one to do for your paper. Or this one might be a little bit harder to do on the computer, especially if you don't have a protractor. But you could at least see that's the general idea of what we're doing. So if you had a protractor like this is a protractor, you could put it over angles and you could measure angles. This works when it's nice and flat, but I'm not sure how to rotate it for number 3. But we could work through some more together if how to use a protractor is still confusing. There are some practice you could try in your workbook for Chapter 16, Section 2, if you do have a protractor or if you're able to find one online that you could use too. All right, thank you very much.